Namaskar, welcome to NCERT's special live program called SAHYOG. It's a guidance for mental well-being. In this session, we talk about various topics about the guidance which students need at times. And that's why our experts come here and talk to you about whatever problems, whatever queries you have regarding yourself, regarding your future. If you need anything, any doubt is there in your mind, you can feel free to share with us. So in this particular session, we are going to talk about planning for one's own future. So planning is important, and everyone's career and future is important as well. When we are in school, we plan for which college to go to. When we are in college, we think about what next. We plan about it. So planning is a very important thing which we all do at various stages of our lives. This is what we are going to discuss in this particular session of SAHYOG. If you have any queries, then please send it to us on ciet.kishoremanch@gmail.com. You're watching us live on our YouTube channel, NCERT Official. Write your questions in the live chat box of our channel. You're watching us live on SWAYAM Prabha's channel number 31, Kishore Manch. All right, let's meet our experts for this session. We have with us Professor Anil Kumar K. Welcome, sir.
Thank you.
Sir is from Regional Institute of Education, NCERT, Mysuru, and with him we have another expert, Mrs. Shrikala S. Nambiar. Welcome, ma'am.
Namaste.
Namaste, ma'am. Ma'am is a practicing counselor with us. All right, let's begin this whole discussion on planning for one's own future. I wanted to ask Professor Anil, so what is the focus of this particular session, this particular topic?
Yes, thank you, Tanvi. The focus of this particular session, planning for one's own future, includes need for planning for their studies, their career, and also their future. Basically, we all plan. You plan for celebrating your birthdays. You plan for going for a movie with your friends. Or your family plans for a long-term holidays. Let me ask you a question. Have you ever thought of planning for your future?
Yes, sir. Tried.
Yeah, sometimes the answer will be no.
Yeah.
You have seen the students coming after their board examinations or the youngsters after attending a particular interview, they come and tell us that, oh, I should have planned well in advance.
Yeah.
So the need for planning is not coming at the right time. It comes as a delayed realization. Youngsters, students, look at the avenues available nowadays. So many combination of courses, subjects, and when you look upon the career aspect, new emerging careers. So how do you take a decision? Which course is best suitable for me? Which career I should take in my future life?
Yeah.
This decision is not very easy unless you have a definite plan. We have also seen that, like nowadays students take common entrance examination, CEE. Not less than 10 to 12 common entrance examination they will take after their plus 2. For an example, a particular child or a student at plus 2 may take a CE for engineering. He or she will take a CE again for a law profession, 5-year law course.
Right.
He also attempt a CE for agriculture or the NATA examination, like that 10 to 15 attempts she will make. So I find very difficult to relate to these fields. How a child is taking this many? Because all fields are different.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Why this is happening? Because they do not have a good self-awareness about their own goals in life,
Okay.
and also they do not have a plan. This is why this is happening. This should not happen to you, viewers. This should not happen to you. In our olden days, in our generation, there was no one to guide us properly.
Yeah.
We were just like a paper boat floating, and we have reached to some destination. This should not happen to you. You should have planned your destination, or someone else should not take you to their own destination.
Okay. All
That
right,
is
sir.
why we say that you need to plan for your own future. That is
Sure.
the focus.
Sure, sir. I want to ask another question to Mrs. Nambiar. Ma'am, what are the aspects the students can take care of while planning for their own future?
Well, as Dr. Anil mentioned, we cannot become a paper boat and flow. We should never coast. So it's very important, firstly, to understand one's own self. So everyone, every child has certain experiences in their childhood, and they look up to people around them, role models around them. They develop certain interests, certain aptitude, certain aspirations. So in the formative years, they are really not very clear about what they want to become. They see a driver driving a very big bus, so they want to become a driver. They see a doctor, they want to become a doctor. So as they grow, it slowly gets concrete in their minds, and with the help of the parents, teachers, siblings, they get an understanding about what they want to become in future. So while they are in 8th, 9th standard, the ideas become more concrete, and they would like to set certain goals.
Okay.
So it's important for the students to set goals. They would want to become maybe a pilot, or maybe if they want to do social service, they can become a teacher or a doctor.
Okay.
So once they set these goals, these are the long-term goals. So what they want to, how they want to be in future.
Okay.
What they want to do in future.
What about exploring opportunities, ma'am?
Yes. So once they set these goals, they need to work on these goals, and these short-term goals need to they need to realize it by working towards it. And what are the opportunities? They need to look at what are the opportunities available around them, and what are the skills they require to be successful. Basically, here I would like to emphasize on the knowledge and skills required in the current situation. Today's workplace require the students to be effective communicators, and they should have the ability to work well in teams. They need to be creative. They need to solve real life problems. So looking at this requirement, they need to work. The students have to participate actively in presentations in their schools, have to participate actively in group work. Sometimes when any group work is given to the students, they don't take it seriously. So I request the students to see what is the objective behind doing this group work. They are developing their own skills. They are going to become better and better each time they participate in such activities. They should take initiative to conduct projects, to find solutions to real life issues.
Okay. All
This
right.
is what I think is the most important aspect to learning. So the students have to be reflecting on their own learning, their own abilities, and see how they can proceed forward to be more successful in future.
Okay, all right. Professor Anil, can you explain the importance and also the benefits of planning? Because not every time planning works. So, what are the benefits?
Yeah, thank you. Let me ask you a question. Do you have any dream?
Yes, sir.
Yes, well and good. There are some people they have a dream in their life. There are some they do not have a dream in their life. In both the cases, we require a planning. If you have a dream in your life, to achieve that dream, you should have a well-defined plan. If you do not have a dream, to have a dream, one should plan. Planning is an essential part of our life. You look upon your mother. She is the best planner. Every day, she plans for next day's breakfast, one day early. So a plan is nothing but a course of action we decide today to achieve something in future.
Okay.
So we have to plan for our better future today itself. That means when you are a student or when you are a youngster. Further, if you do not have a plan, then you become someone else part of their planning. And they take you to some other destination, unknown destination. It should not happen. More importantly, for our life, what happens is that in computer, if you have typed something wrong, then you can do undo with the mouse click. You are doing it, no?
Yes.
Most of us. But in life, undo is not possible. So this is how we should understand the importance of planning. When it comes to the aspect of the benefits, when you have a planning, definitely you will focus on one direction.
Okay.
Right? And also that direction we call it as your goal. So you will be able to achieve your goal. And also we can see that if you have a better planning, then you are not worried about your future. Alright? You can be more confident. You can face any situation, like the present situation, COVID situation. Many of the youngsters as well as elders, they are not in a position to find out, what would happen to my future. Many of the employment opportunities are, going away from their side. So like that, when you have a plan, you will always be on track. Okay. So it is better to have one's own planning rather than someone else planning for you. So this is the benefits of our making our own planning.
Okay. Mrs. Nambiar,
Yes.
are there any methods or strategies which students need to take care of or to keep in mind while planning their future?
Right. It's very important to understand that knowing the fact that we have certain interests and certain aspirations and certain aptitude. We have set our goals. Now we need to look at how to achieve these goals or how we can plan our future. So we need to work backwards. Like for example, if you want to become an entrepreneur or you want to become a pilot, what are the education qualification that is required? What are the skill sets that I need to acquire? What is the training I need to hone? So these prerequisites need to be addressed.
Okay.
Secondly, collecting information. How do I go about appearing for these tests and interviews? What are the different skill sets required? So we need to understand what are the prerequisites required for achieving the goal.
Okay.
Now, sometimes there are challenges. Life, we do not know how it unfolds, but we need to look at alternatives also. So you may have to have a plan B in place. So you should never get frustrated that I didn't become a pilot or I didn't get into medicine, and so I'm good for nothing. But you have a lot of you should believe in yourself, and you need to have alternative plans, maybe in the same field which you enjoy doing. So the plan B is very, very important. Now, on a daily basis, we need to develop on our skills, as I mentioned. So being a lockdown period, students can take this opportunity to reflect what they want to plan for their future, create groups, maybe WhatsApp group or online platforms, develop projects, present it, share it. So in this process, they are taking initiative, they are taking leadership roles, they are working as team. They develop creative things or maybe projects. So that helps students to, that helps students to be more confident, basically.
Right.
So you can also take professional help, like you can understand what are the interest and aptitude. If you're confused about what is my actual interest and aptitude, you can meet a professional counselor, and the counselor will administer a psychometric test.
Okay.
So these methods and strategies can really help them to plan their future. Then the students have to always direct their themselves towards the goal.
Right.
So they have to develop the spirit of inquiry. They need to find out or maybe gather information by asking questions like, I have a strategy here, 4W and H. What, when, why, where, how.
Yeah.
So like to get any information, they need to ask these questions. Like 5 whys is another strategy.
Yeah.
You need to develop reading habits. Why should I develop reading habits?
Okay.
I need to develop reading habits to do well in my academics or maybe improve my personality. Why should I do well in academics? I need to do well in academics so that I can choose my career, or maybe I can plan my higher education. Why I need to plan my higher education? So asking questions, why questions to themselves, can give them a direction. So the students have to actively engage in finding information, exploring information, and experimenting with supervision.
Okay.
So they can take the help of teachers. Like I have some children who have made a difference. Like Subhendu Kumar, he has developed a device for farmers for that helps them to do the farming activities. We have Jay Kumar here, who has developed a cheap or inexpensive fire extinguisher.
Okay.
We have Tejaswini, who has developed a bicycle which works on air pressure, and we have Ramesh. So this boy has developed a device for safety of the fishermen using navigation satellite systems. So children can work on their own. They can. They have to be self-learners, self-directed learners. They should be taking help from the teachers. They will not. Especially in this lockdown period, they have enough time.
Yeah.
They can work together.
So
They can have a personal journal also. Yes.
Yeah. These students, little kids, they look like little scientists.
Yes.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
the children should know that they are having the potential, innate potential. Each child is unique and
Yeah.
have great abilities. It's that they need to just unfold those abilities. Now, students can also create a workstation for themselves
Yeah.
and be more focused. They can have a to-do list. What are the 3 things I'm going to do today, which will help me to progress. So these are ongoing activities they need to
Address.
work on or
Yeah.
do to reach to their future goals.
Yeah.
They can develop a portfolio. A portfolio is something where the students can file all their credentials, maybe their experiences they can write down, or maybe collect the articles which are relevant to their interests. They can attend TEDx talks, listen to personalities who are in the field, career talks. They can visit career exhibitions, career fairs. So these are some of the strategies and methods that children can use to which will help them to plan their future.
Okay, wonderful, ma'am. I'm sure they're going to follow these methods and strategies, and they're
Thank
going
you.
to achieve what they want to in their lives. Professor
Thank
Anil, sir, where can one get the support and resources for planning? Because these two are important things for while someone plans for their future.
Yes, you are right, Tanya. Basically, one should plan in their own passion, which area they have a passion. All right. For that, they should collect a lot of information. Information is the key to success.
Yeah.
So nowadays we have various sources, like particularly internet, other magazines, other journals, etc. We can collect a lot of information. Suppose somebody want to become a pilot, we will get it. But I would say that if possible, you should select the person who is already working in that profession and have a discussion with him. Find out, because he is the primary source. So he could tell in a better manner how one has to work in this particular field, what are the main duties, major duties and minor duties, what to risk in this profession. So that is why we say that one should have a valid source for information. Okay, like you must have seen that whenever the Indian Civil Service examination results come,
Yeah.
the newspaper people have an interview with the toppers.
Yes, sir.
Yes, there they will explain how they have achieved this top level positions, what planning as well as what preparation they have undertaken to achieve this level.
Okay.
It is very easy. It's through hard working only one can achieve this.
Sure, sir.
Yes.
We don't have much time,
Yeah.
so I would
So-
request you to wrap up this session and give a message to our viewers.
Yeah. My message is to the students that there is no shortcut to success. All right?
Yes,
As well as once good planning will take you to your own destination.
That's so
And
true.
my message to parents and teachers, don't take decision for your children. Please allow them to take decision and you become a facilitator in their planning for their own future.
Okay. Thank you so much, sir. Ma'am, would you like to give any message to our viewers? Please make it very brief.
Yes. Apart from all what we have just shared, I have one message for the students, that above all, they need to grow to a good human being. Thank you.
Thank you to both of you for joining us on our special live program, which is SAHYOG. Thank you so much to both of you. Thank you to
Thank
all
you.
the viewers as well for joining this session, and I'm sure you've got a lot of information regarding planning. So if you have anything in your mind for your future, you're planning something, then these methods and strategies which were just discussed were very much useful. Thank you for joining once again, and stay with us. Don't go anywhere because we are coming back with another session in a short while from now. So keep on watching NCERT's online resource material and keep on watching Kishore Manch. Download the Kishore Manch app for all the sessions we do for you live. Thank you once again. Take care of yourselves. Stay happy, stay healthy. Namaskar.